Over the years, archaeologists have uncovered some incredible sites. Some of these ancient sites, however, still remain unexplained. There are various places on our planet that have been built by unknown civilizations, and not only that, but their methods are also unknown. Some of these ancient sites feature massive stones, structures, and temples that are still up and standing after thousands of years. So today, we take a look at 5 mysterious ancient sites. Ollantaytambo. Ollantaytambo is an archaeological site that can be found in southern Peru. It's located at over 2,700 meters or 9,100 feet above sea level. This location has served as both a temple and a fortress. Archaeologists have put forward the theory that the ancient site was actually built on top of an older city, of which they know nothing about. One thing that stands out about this place is the incredible large stone bricks. Many photos have been circulating the web that suggest these giant steps were built by giants. When you see the images, it's easy to see why people would think they were built by giants. However, these giant blocks are known as terraces. They start at the bottom of the valleys and make their way up to the surrounding hills. A towering wall, has become known as the Wall of the Six Monoliths, stands in front of the terraces at the Temple Hill. However, it's not known why its construction was never completed. It's well known because the Inca would have had to move the huge stones. It's believed they used special techniques to move the stones. They would have collected them from a quarry high on the mountainside, the distance being over 3.7 miles away. Many people visit the region with the belief that it was built for non-humans. These people suggest that the site was built for giant humans and that the massive staircases is proof of that. They point to the fact that all over the world there are stories of giants and that this site could have been one of the locations where they lived. To this day, the region remains a hotspot for giant theorists. The ancient megalithic city of Machu Picchu. Referred to as the lost city of the Incas, the ancient megalithic city of Machu Picchu had evaded the discovery of many Spanish explorers during the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. Although many were aware of the existence of the large city, since it had been abandoned by the Incas centuries in the past, the truth and the location regarding the site was completely shrouded in mystery. In 1911, the city was rediscovered by an American historian known as Hiram Bingham, who brought the site to international attention. The undisturbed location not only gave the clearest view into the lives of the indigenous tribes, but also led to many other theories and revelations regarding the technological progress of the people. The city appeared to be a large megalithic structure using stones cut to such precise measurements and in massive sizes that it led many to question the construction capabilities previously imagined by the local populations. In 2007, the site was voted to be one of the new 7 wonders of the world in a worldwide internet poll and has been featured on several episodes of the Ancient Aliens television show on the History Channel. The underground city of Aztlan. The Aztecs formed the central hub for their city in what is now modern-day Mexico City, and has been the topic of a wide variety of archaeological discussion. It appears that the early tribal civilization had produced a wide variety of technological breakthroughs for their time, including a complex and detailed calendar with an accurate map of the constellations, as well as specialized crafts in ceramics, featherwork, and early developments of a written language and higher education. Interestingly enough, even though a tremendous amount of information regarding the old civilization is recorded deep throughout their mythologies and historical records, not much is known in the modern day about where the tribe originally came from or what changes they had undergone compared to neighboring tribes. It became obvious to the first European settlers that the Aztec tribe had a strange culture and religion that focused around an almost apocalyptic scenario, and would often engage in strange human sacrifices to appease their gods. It became obvious that wherever these original rituals came from, it did not completely originate solely from the Aztec Empire, and references in mythologies spoke of a land from which the tribes came from that most likely first spawned these ideas. The land was known as the Lost Land of Aztlan, which was said to have been the home to 7 different tribes that arose from the city known as the Place of 7 Caves. Each of these underground caves helped the different tribes in a safe and secluded location until they emerged into the world and became separate tribes and empires on their own. Due to the mythologies ranging from each tribe regarding the origin of the land and where it could possibly be located, no one has been lucky enough to find it, and this wild goose chase has led many to believe that perhaps it is nothing more than a religious story with no basis in historical fact. Until more can be discovered and additional translations of the mythologies can be found, it appears these cities and lands will be locked away, impossible to find underground. Mysterious tunnel underneath Mexican pyramids. Going back a few years ago, archaeologists discovered something interesting. While carrying out tests, they discovered a tunnel and chamber hidden beneath a 2,000-year-old pyramid. The ancient structure is situated in the Mesoamerican city of Teotihuacan in Mexico. Teotihuacan and its valley bears proof of its ancient civilization in the form of incredible structures. Human occupation of the valley began before the Christian era, but it was during the 1st and the 7th centuries AD that it became one of the largest ancient cities in the Americas. It's thought to have had over 25,000 inhabitants. The people of the city used the natural elements of the valley, for example, the San Juan River. Perhaps what they're best known for is the monumental buildings and complexes. These buildings are also known to have been decorated with wall paintings. Many archaeologists have come forward and said that they were ahead of their time. A new tunnel and chamber were recently discovered during a study of the structure by researchers from the National Institute of Anthropology. The tunnel's entrance was found only a couple of weeks back. Veronica, who is the director of the conservation project, said the following: "The tunnel is towards the south of the Plaza de la Luna, but it's probable that there is another entrance towards the eastern side. Archaeologists and researchers have said that the new chamber could contain human remains as well as other artifacts, some of which could look like those that have been discovered within other parts of the pyramids. The chamber in question is around 26 feet under the pyramid, and it's thought to have a diameter of 49 feet. Something that has baffled archaeologists is that no one knows who founded this ancient city or why the civilization collapsed. The Aztecs were among the first to discover these ancient ruins and decided to give it its name. Translated, it means the place where men become gods. Since its discovery, it's been the site of many excavations. The Pyramid of the Moon was found to have been built on elevated ground. It's thought that it was designed on purpose to reflect the hill that can be seen in the background. Also close by are 12 smaller pyramids. Researchers have estimated that it was built between 1 and 350 AD. A pyramid structure that is located at the south side provides a stairway up to the clouds. Tombs have been discovered inside this pyramid, which have contained humans as well as jewelry. Specialists have said that the newly discovered chamber will most probably turn up similar things. For every discovery that is made here helps us to understand what things could have been like during this period. The purpose of the pyramid. For the Aztec civilization, archaeologists have found that at the center of every major city and establishment by the ancient culture, there stood a large pyramid to act as a sort of heart of the city's design. This has led many researchers to believe that the pyramids held a major religious and spiritual significance that the city was built around, rather than that of the pyramid being built into an already pre-existing city. Additionally, given the large amount of importance that the ancient Aztec civilization had for that of sacrificial rituals to their god of the war and the god of the sun, many researchers believe that the temple could have been used as a place for these rituals to be performed. The Pyramid of the Sun is believed to be the site of a number of these rituals that were conducted by the Aztecs. This was to ensure that the safety of humanity was guaranteed by the gods. In fact, they believed that if the ritual was not completed, their god of war and sun would immediately seek out a bloodthirsty solution and block out the sun from the sky, completely casting the world into darkness and preventing life from continuing. To combat this, the Aztecs were believed to have performed rituals at this massive pyramid to appease their god and guarantee a new year. Additionally, in ancient Aztec mythologies, it's believed and claimed that the pyramids acted as a sort of connection to their ancient gods. The Aztecs wrote many different accounts in their mythologies of their gods descending from the sky and landing on the pyramids. It's said they did this in order to engage in conversation with the ancient Aztec people and as a way of providing gifts. This has led many ancient civilization theorists to believe that the pyramids were that of an ancient landing site, given the fact that the Aztec mythologies talk about giving golds or other gifts to their gods. This could very well be the case and act as a sort of refueling station for those of an extraterrestrial nature. Still today, there is no true consensus as to the role of the pyramids and why they were usually constructed as the centerpiece of cities and construction, though there is believed to be a connection with the structure and that of the ancient gods worshipped by the Aztec civilization. Additionally, the pyramids in the region, the pyramids of the sun and moon, along with a smaller pyramid structure nearby, mark the exact coordinates of the 3 stars that make up Orion's belt on the Orion constellation. This helps to demonstrate their connection with the celestial bodies in the sky, the stars, and their religious significance. But what do you all think of these 5 mysterious ancient sites? Be sure to let us know in the comments down below, and be sure to share your answers and questions to help grow our community. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.